So yesterday, I believe I shot the worst camera unboxing in YouTube history yesterday.
So we just got an update. Your package is arriving between 2 to 4 minutes ago. Let's go! Yes, we have a hay bale on our front porch, but it's there.
So yesterday, I believe I shot the worst camera unboxing in YouTube history yesterday. And I thought it was hilarious, but I don't think I'm going to post it. Solely, maybe I'll leave some clips at the end if you really want to watch it. But I got my Sony a7 IV in yesterday, and this is not going to be an unboxing, but I also got my Sigma 24-70 on here, and this, no, let me just come this right here, hopefully it's focusing. This camera is absolutely beautiful. I love this thing, and I haven't really got to use it too much, but I will say that this camera is just absolutely phenomenal. As soon as you pick it up, just from switching over from the Sony or the Canon SL2, this grip where you can actually put your middle finger into it and hold the shutter button, that difference right there is so much more comfy to me and just feels like, it makes me feel like I'm a photographer. No, I'm just kidding. But just the overall quality in general of this camera is just incredible, and the sound of the actual camera itself, the actual camera itself, the sound of the shutter, just listen. I'll give it to you one more time. That, compared to my Canon, you guys don't understand how nice this thing actually is. But, so I thought this camera is just absolutely incredible. There's so many buttons. One thing I will say is going over from Canon, or at least the Canon that I had, to this camera. So I went from 4 buttons, I believe, on my old camera to now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's already 8 on the back, including 4 more on the top. There's a ridiculous amount of stuff to get used to. So I will say one thing that I am personally struggling with is going from such a basic camera to something at this caliber is a huge jump, and just getting all of your settings down properly. So I actually went out and shot a little bit of street photography yesterday, and literally the 5th picture, I was walking down the street and somebody stops me in their car and they're like, "Oh, you're a photographer, can you take a couple of pictures for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And well, let me tell you, I didn't really know how to operate the settings too well. I'll put a couple of pictures on the screen. I don't think they came out too well, but for me not knowing anything, I shot them at 3200 ISO because I was like, wait a second, where's my ISO button? And the funny thing is my ISO button used to be on the top of my camera. This one is on the bottom, and it's on this little dial. So I literally didn't even know where the ISO button hardly was. And so, that's my bad. So apologize to the guys that really wanted those pictures. I think they still turned out alright, but it's whatever. But overall, I just want to give my first impressions. I finally got this thing in. Also, at the beginning of the clip, I didn't even think about it. At the beginning of this YouTube video, I had a thicker beard. It's the next day, so I shaved a little bit. How do you shave a little bit, now that I think about it? Anyways, so I just really wanted to talk about this camera. Actually getting this thing in, I am absolutely pumped. So my plan is to actually put this thing on a gimbal today, go out, try and take some pictures, try and take some videos of my car, And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, hopefully. I haven't looked at the forecast today, so hopefully it's still supposed to rain tomorrow. Hopefully go and take some moody night pictures. And it's supposed to warm up a little bit. Of course, as soon as I get the camera, it's the coldest day of the year pretty much. So nobody wants to go out in the cold, and I feel like the streets are going to be absolutely empty. So I'm not going to get a whole lot of value, so I'm just going to practice on you know, my camera work as far as it being on an actual gimbal, and really just learning the video of this camera. I do know that I am going to have to get an extra SD card because I don't have a fast enough SD card to shoot S-Log3, so that's cool. That's going to be like an extra 200 bucks probably. But anyways, I really just wanted to make this video today, just really showcasing that I've got this absolute unit of a camera, and it is absolutely incredible, and I love it. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I will be making a lot of content with this Sony a7 IV over the next couple of weeks, so if you're interested in this camera, subscribe to the channel. You're going to see a lot more content about it, and you're going to see someone going from a beginner camera to a professional camera, and it's a huge change, and I think it's kind of funny because I'm honestly mind blown about how nice this thing is. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. Come back to the channel, watch another video, and I'll see you in the next one.